Hi everybody, it's Stephanie with Deer Spring Designs here with another Christmas DIY. So today we're going to do the little black and white ornaments. We're going to start out with these plain. These are actually the shatterproof kind just because we do have a dog and I don't want to risk them breaking. But you can do this on glass as well. But we're just going to use the shatterproof plastic. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off by taking the cap out, and it just sort of pops out just like that. Then we're going to take some acrylic paint. Because my theme is black and white, I'm using white with the black vinyl. So then we're just going to put about a teaspoon of paint into the bottom of our ornament. Next, we're going to take a little bit of water. It's really thick so it doesn't spread very well. So we're going to add a little water to it, just enough so we can get it to move around the bowl. Okay, so right now it's not mixed at all. It's literally paint and water, but we're going to mix it up. So we're going to shake, and we're just going to keep shaking until it all sort of blends in together. The paint will thin out with the water. However, it won't be so runny that you won't be like that. It'll be translucent. So we're going to keep shaking a few more minutes because I see, or a few more seconds, I see a few spots. All right, it looks like I've got pretty good coverage. So now you still have paint that's hanging out in the bottom of this. I just have these plastic measuring cups that actually came with a resin kit. And when I do resin, I use a lot more than this. So I don't need them for anything else. But you can use paper cups, plastic cups, anything. This works easy because I can just set it right in there and all the excess paint comes right out. You're going to let it sit there until it drips the whole way out and hopefully dries out a little bit. Here's one that I started earlier. So here we go. You're going to put your clip back in. There we go. So using my Cricut, I printed out a bunch of snowflakes, puppy dogs, all sorts of stuff. So the next thing I will show you is how to apply your vinyl. So we have weeded our vinyl. If you do not have a Cricut machine, you can find these vinyl-like stickers on Etsy, on Amazon, at your local hobby store, your local craft store. Especially this time of year, they'll have it sometimes in your scrapbooking section. So if you don't see it with maybe the Cricut items or the ornaments, look in your scrapbooking sections. So with this vinyl, you need a transfer paper. I prefer to use the press and seal. So I'm just going to rub the back of this vinyl with the back of my scissors. I like the press and seal because it's not super sticky. You might wonder, well, don't you want it super sticky? I find with the Cricut transfer paper and some of the other ones, it gets so sticky that you can't get the tape off the item that you're putting your vinyl on. And sometimes it will, bring the transfer right back off. So I messed up actually on the last one I did. There's a little seam right there and I didn't catch it in time and I put my image right over the seam. So make sure you're not doing it on the seam. You're going to want to center it. I like to start from the middle and then work my way out. You're going to want to make sure you work out any bubbles. Like I think I got one there. And pull off your press and seal. See how this stays? I got one little bubble right there. If you get a wrinkle or a bubble, you can use a hair dryer to get that bubble out. But there you go. And then what I'm doing for mine is I'm making one for everybody in the family. So I have all their names on some. I have words like joy and cheer and holy. And I'm going to do about 24 of them. And all for the cost of, the paint was $5.99 for that tube. And I had a 40% off coupon. The plastic ornaments were originally $29.99. At my local craft store, they were 70% off. So I got 24 of them for about $9. So for under $1 a piece, I made 24 black and white ornaments to go with my theme. Thank you guys so much. There's a big announcement about our podcast coming up, so please listen to our Facebook Live, and we're also going to do an Instagram Live. Just a little hint is that we're going to broaden our scope. So instead of it just being design, we're going to actually leave most of the design stuff to Instagram and Facebook. And we're going to go a little bit more inspirational for the podcast. So we're going to talk to people who have designed their life, who have sort of thought outside of the box, those that have followed a faith journey to their true calling. So I'm very excited, and we'll talk to you all soon. Thanks.